So, what is sadness? People ask me this all the time. They want to know how to understand sadness or overcome sadness. How do you not be sad in life? First, we got to recognize that sadness is an emotion that's part of being a human being. You feel the way you do for a reason. It's part of being human, it's part of being what you are. So many people are chasing happiness 100% of the time, but that's just not real, right? Being happy 100% of the time is not real. When you chase happiness, you're chasing pleasure. And we're talking about happiness to the highest level. I'm looking to have fun, or I'm looking to go out. I'm looking to escape my problems. I'm looking to run away from dullness. And dullness is something that many people are going through right now, are living their entire existence dull, because the pursuit of short-term pleasure leads to long-term misery, because it's never enough. They want more, they want more, they want more, they want more. More dopamine hits. I need more. I need more pleasure. I need to feel good. I need more. So sadness, how do we overcome that? What is that? Sadness is the ending of an illusion. What I thought it was, what I wish it were, did not turn out to be. The idea of permanent happiness, the idea of permanent period in a world where everything is temporary. But permanent in a way where you think that a person's life is going to last forever. So you take it for granted while they're alive. I'll speak to him tomorrow. I don't have to pick up their phone call. I don't have to see them. Not right now, right? But I understand, you have your own problems. You have your own life. You have a lot going on in your life, pulled in multiple directions. So when you're pulled in so many directions, you have a list of priorities. You have a limited amount of attention. What are you giving it to? So I get it. But when we look at sadness, sadness is the end. Sadness is void. Sadness is nothing. So most people struggle with nothing, emptiness. So how do we overcome that? First of all, why do we even want to overcome that? Why is that a thing? What are people truly, truly sad about? I'm interested. I'm breaking this down right now with a fresh mind, not prepared at all. Just walking through the process. Let's walk through the process together. What I've seen that most people struggle with the most is loneliness. Being by themselves, not having true connection, true communication, true companionship. Most people struggle with being lonely, which is why you will always find misery in groups, because misery loves company. Misery wants to be around miserable people to run away and escape from itself, right? I'm empty. There's emptiness in my life. There's a void in my life. I want to go and be around a group of human beings that allow me to run away from myself. Misery loves company. Misery needs company, and it will always find company. It needs something to do. It can't sit alone within the problem to understand it, right? There's too much anxiety. There's too much fear. There's too much thoughts going on about the future. What's going to happen? There's one feels like they're dying while they're alive. And then they chase temporary pleasure. Then they become more dull. And then life is very dull and sluggish and slow. Living through life with no momentum, no urgency, no purpose, no passion, no energy. Just sluggish and slow. So sadness. If you're in a place right now where you feel sad, you feel alone, and you feel bored, and you feel meaninglessness to the highest level. You feel a void. Fam, listen, there has to be a change in your perception and perspective and your entire lifestyle and how you are living and doing things. You have to change everything up. You have to get inspired by the situation. And to do so sounds almost impossible when there's nothing to look forward to, right? When there's no vision for yourself. There's nothing that that's nothing that moves you, nothing giving you energy. So you got to change everything up, right? You have to change everything up. Instead of looking to escape your problems, look to understand your problem. Look to understand your situation. Look to rebuild yourself and understand that through the difficulty, fam, you have to recreate who you are. You have to recreate and rebuild yourself. You have to put an end to the old image of you. You have to put an end to the old patterns, the old ways of doing things, and create something new. I've been through many moments of sadness in my life, right? Many moments, especially in my early 20s, because I didn't understand. A lot of things were happening in my life and I just didn't understand, but it made me into the man that I am now, that if something similar pops up, instantly I know how to respond to that because I've gone through it many times before. And I saw what worked and what didn't work. So now you're in the stage right now where you may feel a certain way about your life and where you at. And this is why you need to step your game up. This is why you need to change everything up, change your routine. Change how you see yourself, change how you see the world, change everything about you just to see what happens. Get inspired by life. Learn a new skill. But it's very hard when you're consumed, right? You're consumed by something. Something is consuming you at all times, which stops you or blocks you from ever being creative, from ever wanting to move. And you're so dull because you're chasing so much pleasure. You watch too much porn, play too much video games. You sleep in. You work a 9 to 5 job that really doesn't inspire you at all. It sucks away all the creativity and energy from you. So then you don't take risk. Then you don't bet on yourself. Then you become very mechanical. Mechanical in your ways of doing things. Reactional, right? Wasting a lot of time. Dealing with people that you really wouldn't deal with if you had to look at it. If you had to really look at it and you had to really see the people that are around you, you're like, wow, I wouldn't really be around these type of people. But you do it anyway because it's just a human connection. Desperate for human connection. We have to cut this off. We have to stop doing this. We have to stop. We have to stop looking for ways to escape this feeling. Make it very intentional, fam. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. So this energy needs to be transferred into moment to moment awareness, a lifestyle that from moment to moment you are consumed with passion, you're consumed with love, you're consumed with what it is you want to do with yourself in your life. Writing down goals, getting inspired, doing things differently in your life, showing up for yourself differently. You're watching this video for a reason. You landed on this page for a reason. You're probably watching many different other videos on similar topics or similar things that inspire you. Fam, you gotta move. You gotta move now. You gotta take action now on the things you know you need to take action on. Bet on yourself, take risk, fam. It's only one life to live. One life. We only live one life, and you're not taking risk. You're not showing up. You're not betting on yourself. You're not making You're not making new moves and changes in your life that's gonna scare you a little bit, right? You're scared to go all in. You're scared of love. You're scared to bet on yourself. You're scared to learn something new because you don't want to suck at it for a while. All these things going on, pulling you in many different directions to why you don't even show up for yourself. So remember, fam, the sadness will never end. If you're out here chasing temporary pleasure in hopes that it becomes permanent, you need to go all in on yourself. You need to study yourself, observe yourself, become obsessed with the process. How do you do that? There's a perspective change. There's a shift in your energy. There's a decision that has to be made, a look in the mirror. You need some type of accountability, right? This is why you're watching this videos, a little kick in the butt, someone to tell you, yo, you good. Trust me, you good. Show up. You're good. Show up. It's all good. You're good. Trust me, you're good. Now you need to take what I'm telling you and use it and continue to move on with it. Continue to show up. Continue to bet on yourself and be the best version of yourself. Use this information as fuel and do what you know you already know. Do what you already know. Do what you already know that you need to do. All right, fam? So show up, bet on yourself, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Listen, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the YouTube channel. A lot of you are watching this and not subscribed to the channel. Give me some fire emojis in the comments below if you found this video valuable. And I'll catch you guys next time.